Stimulus check bill has passed. My name is QUiNTiN Banks. If you're into the channel, of course, you guys gotta like and subscribe. I will be bringing this content to you guys each and every day. I like to keep you guys updated, whether it's stimulus checks, whether it's loans, building your credit, financial freedom, whatever the case may be. And also, don't forget, we got the basketball videos coming every weekend. So, the stimulus check has passed. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna actually break down exactly what passed. I got some footage from Joe Biden actually signing it, and then we're gonna break down, what's really going on, the milk and cookies of this, because a lot of people, president signs this big bill. It's about 20 pages, 20 to 50 pages. So I'm gonna break it down and let you guys know exactly what's in the bill that you guys need to be concerned about, if we will be receiving any extra money, and exactly what is going on. So before we get into this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Then I'm going to play the video. I'm still doing a giveaway at the end of the month, so if you guys want to be entered in the giveaway, feel free to like, subscribe, and say enter me in the giveaway. That'll be at the end of this month. So appreciate you guys for watching. Let's get right to this video. Hope you guys are enjoying your day, your morning, your night, wherever you're at. If you're on the toilet, if you're driving, if you're, I don't know, whatever you're doing, enjoy your day. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, let's get right to it.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Good job.
Everybody gets one. All right. Thanks, everybody.
You just witnessed President Joe Biden signing a $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill into law. It is now the law of the land. You see him there on the south lawn of the White House, surrounded by Democrats and Republicans. He's standing with Shelley Moore Capito, Republican of West Virginia. You saw Republican Rob Portman actually speaking at this event. Those were members of Congress on the other side of the aisle who worked hand in hand with Democrats to get this done. It is, as we heard the president say over and over in so many different ways, why he thinks that he was elected. And he said point blank to the American people, my fellow Americans, today we hear you and we see you. A lot to unpack here as we go to the White House. I want to get to Phil Mattingly, who is there. So Phil, this is, you really can't underscore and understate how big of a deal this is for the president and for the ideals that he largely campaigned on, which is I can break logjams in Washington and do it on issues that really matter to people, that people are going to feel in their states, in their hometowns, all across.
For all Americans, to make sure our democracy delivers for you, for all of you. And I promised that we couldn't just build back to what it was before. We literally had to build back better. You couldn't build back. We're the only country that's always come out of great crises stronger than we went in. And the world has changed, and we have to be ready. My fellow Americans, today I want you to know we hear you and we see you. The bill I'm about to sign along is proof that despite the cynics, Democrats and Republicans can come together and deliver results. We can do this. We can deliver real results for real people. We see in ways that really matter each and every day to each person out there. And we're taking a monumental step forward to build back better.
Americans were promised that an infrastructure bill was coming. Today, we're telling the American people that an infrastructure bill is finally here. Thank you, President Biden. At the start of this year, we told American families that we'd meet our challenges, the challenges of our time, with boldness and with courage. Now they're getting one of the largest infrastructure bills ever. To paraphrase one of my favorite former vice presidents, it's a big effing deal. There isn't a community in America, not a city, not a town or rural hub, that doesn't have some glaring infrastructure problem requiring immediate attention. Busted roads make it harder for people to get to work. Dilapidated schools make it harder for kids to learn. Overtaxed seaports and railways and airports make it harder for goods to get to market, hurting businesses, raising prices on consumers, and hurting our economy. If America is to compete in this century, we can't do it with an infrastructure that's stuck in the last century.
All right, guys, now I'm about to go over the milk and cookies of this bill Joe Biden had just passed. And it looks like $110 billion will go to repairing the nation's aging highways, bridges, and roads. Now, if you guys go on a highway now, I bet you it looks bad, right? Looks bad. So hopefully, with $110 billion, we can make these highways look somewhat decent, right? Hopefully. All right, $39 billion for public transit, and the legislation would expand transportation systems, improve accessibility for people with disabilities, and provide dollars to state and local governments to buy zero emissions and low emission buses. So the government is actually working, and it does it like, the government is working to actually help build the economy, and with the wave of these electric vehicles, they're actually pushing for more of these stations to charge your batteries for these vehicles. So it's one of those things where the government is pushing for that. So I wouldn't be surprised within 10 years if everybody's not in an electric car, or somewhat of that nature, right? Electric cars will, they're going to start to take over here in a couple years. $66 billion to improve the rail services, 457-mile long Northeast corridor, as well as other routes. So you got a lot of money getting invested into that. $7.5 billion for electric vehicle charging stations. Just to piggyback off of what I just said, the milk and cookies of that is about 10 years from now, everybody's going to be in an electric car 10 years from now. 10 years from now, everybody's going to be in an electric car. I'm calling it. Everybody's going to be in it. It's obviously going to probably be at least 65% or higher of Americans in an electric car. I believe it. Next, we have $65 billion for broadband access, would aim to improve internet services for rural areas, low-income families, and communities. So that's another thing, a lot of people were talking about. They're having slow internet speed, So it looks like this bill is actually going to improve us, the people. If you're in a rural area and your internet is slow, this will hopefully build and create those jobs where people can actually fix these problems, electric vehicles, it's like this bill is somewhat for the future, you know what I mean? So, so far so good, right? In the sense of, I see where it's going, not saying it may benefit, all these may benefit you, may not benefit me, but I see the direction that they're trying to go, right? We're talking about electric vehicles here. We're talking about internet services, even though a lot of people may not care about this, but to each its own, All right, we also got $65 billion to improve the reliability and resiliency of the nation's power grid, $25 billion to improve runways, gates, taxiways at airports, and to improve terminals, $55 billion on water and wastewater infrastructure. The bill would include $15 billion to replace lead pipes and $10 billion to address water contamination. Okay. So we all know how that is, right? Let's get into some more milk and cookies here. It does look like, even though he did sign this, reports are stating that it does look like there is a possibility of a $600 to $900 stimulus check, and that would be going straight to us, just like the other previous stimulus checks was probably $600, $1,200, just all depending on your dependents, you're married, whatever the case may be, but as far as right now, the good milk and cookies is just reports stating that there's possibility, $600 to $900, but they're working on the internet, the highways, things of that nature. as of right now, you know. But I will keep you guys updated. As always, my name is Quentin Banks. If you're new to the channel, like I said, like and subscribe. I will enter you in the giveaway. You will be a winner. You will be a winner.